Tyrone Edwards from ETALK.
Hi,
Yeah, ETALK Canada.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Check that.
Yeah, he's
Look at
good.
that. Look at that.
The weird toe on my shoe?
Yeah, man.
And my daughter hates them, but I love them.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Okay.
Hey, wait, are we rolling?
Are we?
Yeah, we're
Back
rolling.
there, these guys.
That a girl. That a girl. Wow.
Oh, Winona.
Hey, girl.
That was Winona shushing you, not me,
Yeah,
by the way.
man. By the way, a whole other side.
I know.
Just on your behalf.
Excuse me, people.
Congratulations to all of you. I just want to start with that because it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Like at the end of it, I walked out and I was like, wow, why do I feel like I just had fun?
Oh,
so
that's good.
I think that's a great place to start. Michael.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice is iconic. How does it feel like years later? Years later.
Decades.
Decades.
Yeah.
It's still Beetlejuice. It's still somebody, there's
Yeah.
still some reference. And now you get to add this new chapter to his story.
Yeah. That's cool. Cool, because it was. I hate to keep saying this because it makes it sound like I didn't think the first one was good. I so love the first one. I think this is better.
36 years later, Beetlejuice is back, all right. The beloved, wisecracking bioethicist and fraudster rises from the afterlife for the hotly anticipated sequel to Tim Burton's 80s comedy classic.
Shall we?
Also returning to conjure up more laughs and creative chaos, Catherine O'Hara's wealthy, eccentric artist Delia Deetz and Winona Ryder as Lydia Deetz, Delia's spunky stepdaughter who can see ghosts.
I myself am strange and unusual.
Now, Lydia's a supernatural TV host with a young daughter of her own, Astrid, who inherits all of her attitude.
Is your mom Lydia Deetz?
Unfortunately.
She's a legend.
Yes, that's Wednesday herself, Emmy nominee Jenna Ortega.
Ew. Who's Beetlejuice?
Don't ever say that name.
Beetlejuice.
And despite only appearing in 17 minutes of the original film, Michael's performance as the ghost with the most connects, inspiring timeless Halloween fashions from LeBron and Savannah James to The Weeknd. And yes, even Dua Lipa dons Lydia's red wedding dress for a 2017 performance. And in our New York exclusive, Michael insists this is a bucket list movie that's well worth the wait.
That's always a relative thing, but to me it's better. Has a little stronger story. Cast all has more not stuff to do, but like there's more of a story for everybody instead of just waiting for this maniac to show up. Yeah, I love it. It's great.
Cool. Yeah, I think they did a great job of developing all the characters.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of heart in it, which I don't know, like when you read it the first time, like that. I don't know if it was just me, but I just felt like there was a real love in it.
Yeah.
That was really beautiful.
With the light hand.
This one's from the heart.
It's a cultural wallpaper. I think Justin Thoreau
That's
he
great.
described it.
Yeah.
You're that thing from my dream. Really more nightmare material.
Isn't it cool how the culture of this film and the impact of this film has lasted so long? And then here we come again, and everybody's just as excited. How does it feel to be a part of something that has so much cultural currency?
It is like cultural wallpaper. I can't really think of a time where we have not had Beetlejuice in our lives.
Even if it's just a Halloween costume or something.
Yeah, totally. I was walking around last Halloween right after we wrapped the movie, and of course the movie wasn't out yet. And there's whole aisles dedicated to around Halloween, of just Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see who's gonna pop out of this one.
You mentioned that there was a lot of love.
Yeah.
And you just pointed to Jenna, and you guys did a good job of convincing us of that real mom-daughter tension in the film.
Can you stop being a freak for like 1 second?
So you guys weren't really feeling each other in the film, but what was the impression that she left on you working with her for real?
I think it's immensely difficult to not fall in love with Winona. I don't know how we got so lucky, because it was once we had a moment to talk, I felt like we just wouldn't stop, and it was an immediate connection, and I think that really influenced our chemistry on screen and the way that worked. But more than anything, obviously she's so talented, so to be able to learn and work with her was a great gift, but I think it's an even greater gift to know her.
The loving, real-life bond between Winona and Jenna also extends to their style. And while promoting the film in New York, Jenna rocks a custom Tom Brown cardigan and plaid skirt in a nod to Lydia's final floating school uniform look.
Okay, I believe you.
There's so much love.
I know.
Yeah.
There really is, and it's genuine.
Your turn. Your turn. Well, actually, funny enough, I spoke to you and Bo at the Oscars, and I was like, tell me something about Beetlejuice. And you were so excited. You teased the dance scene. I didn't realize how good. Yeah, you did. Thank you for that, by the way.
It's really funny. Jenna Ortega is joining us, playing Winona's daughter.
So what was it like having Catherine O'Hara as a dance partner?
Well, that was her. I felt like I was following her.
Oh, did you?
lead.
Okay.
Really, I did. It was so silly. It's one of my favorite
You
memories.
had lots of great ideas. No, it was equal.
It's
We
one of
were
my favorite
collaborating.
memories from set because the
too.
choreographer was really cool and let us just kind of fool around and
It was
we
good.
were
It was a
in the
good
middle of
scene.
tape,
So,
just doing.
yeah,
It was
trying to
a really good
synchronize.
scene. Yeah. But let's not forget, Jenna's got the goods, choreographing the mega viral Wednesday dance from the Tim Burton series. And her ascent to Astrid is no joke either. From Jane the Virgin to leading a Disney series and becoming a Scream Queen, the now 21-year-old is hard at work on season 2 of Wednesday, stepping into an executive producer role as well.
Beetlejuice.
Don't say his name. If you say his name 3 times, he will appear.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I want you two kids to know this is a safe space.
I remember a few years back, I think you told Seth Meyers that
Yes.
when you get stopped at the airport, you would say Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Well,
almost every
yes.
time.
That's like the best thing that could happen to you in TSA.
Obviously, it's better than being strip searched.
Does that still happen? And how does it feel to connect back with Lydia's special powers?
Okay, well, yeah. I have missed flights because the TSA people wouldn't let me through unless I said it 3
my
times.
God.
Are you kidding me?
And
That's
like,
wild.
that's where.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah, like
What airline?
I didn't get pat down or, no sort of.
And you refused.
No, but I would do it and then be like, do it again. Like it became a
my
thing, and I'm like, please, I'm late.
Yeah, we're gonna refrain
notes.
from
Yeah,
saying the
give me notes,
airline's
exactly.
name. Yeah, I don't know if the airline wants to be associated with that at all.
So, but yeah, coming back to it was just thrilling.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was. We'd been talking about it for a long time, but obviously always knew that everything had to be perfect and, it had to just feel right and everyone had to be available. And so when all of that magic happened, Jenna needed to be born and grow
Yes.
because the phenomenal piece of the movie.
For sure.
It was really exciting. I remember every moment of making this.
that's awesome.
I was made sure I was just present.
The living, the dead, can they coexist?
Now's my chance.
Ghosts aren't real.
There's It Girls, and then there's 80s and 90s icon Winona Ryder, goth, effortlessly cool, and authentic. At 15, the Northern California star films her 3rd movie ever, Beetlejuice, which catapults her to fame. And from producing and top-lining Girl Interrupted to her scene-stealing work in Stranger Things, she credits 4-time collaborator Tim Burton for her career.
You changed my life almost 30 years ago, and I am forever grateful for that and for your friendship, and I love you so much. Congratulations.
The collaborations you have with people are very important, and I love that because that's what it's all about.
Because it is, you do tend to daydream,
Yeah.
but this is the dream.
Right.
So I just was like, this
That's
is
very sweet. Still, this film's focus on the 3 generations of Deetz women and their life after a death in the family is, well, to die for.
Stop torturing your mother.
Yeah, I think she's connected.
Yeah.
In a new way, connected to Lydia.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
definitely having fun watching Astrid give crap to Lydia.
my God.
The way Lydia gave it to her.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you feel Catherine O'Hara's Emmy and 6 consecutive Canadian Screen Award-winning performance as legendary soap star Moira Rose on Schitt's Creek is over the top,
Finally.
wait until you see where Delia Deetz is today. Your performance, Catherine, is so good. Like, oh my goodness. It's literally so funny, and you think of Delia and you think like, she's literally married to her art. Like, almost like till death do us part.
We learned that she really, truly did love Charles, even though she didn't want to move to that house in the first movie. But she's never quite got the appreciation from anyone for her art, for her talent. She cannot get a witness.
That part is
She
so
cannot.
funny to me.
It's just, and I believe her husband paid for that whole gallery show. Yeah, I don't think anyone else had anything to do with it.
Oh, I'm trying to capture the perfect primal scream. I'm going to blow it up, mount it on the wall, and I invite all of you to do the same. Why?
She's working, and it was all about her body of work.
Her body of work.
Oh, her
Yeah,
canvas.
the
I am
canvas.
my canvas. I am my
That was
body.
good. I'm gonna keep going off of what you said, because you said that there's a lot of love, and I feel like there's a lot of love even when the cameras aren't rolling as well.
My husband, Bo.
Hello, Bo, Tyrone.
He does some speaking for both of us.
You met Bo on
Yeah,
set
I
with
did.
Tim.
Yeah. As a production designer. And Tim Burton made him ask me out. And we're still married. It's wonderful.
So here you guys, like, how does it feel to be back with that great combination?
Well, the house was the same.
Yeah.
Bo was not the designer on this show.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, because he's where he was Mark, and Mark did Wednesday, and he's got a new team. But, you know, there were a number of his sets that survived the afterlife. And the house. The house is on the exact same hill in Vermont.
Wow. Yeah, there's certain parts of this that are extremely timeless. Going back to you, Michael. So since this film is about death and it's about afterlife, what is it, though, that seems to lift people's spirits?
First of all, no one seems to mention that I also met Bo in the first one.
Susan, you also met Bo?
He talks about it all the time. It's like, I was there too, Bo.
My fault, Michael. I should have mentioned that you also met Bo.
Yeah, it's man, I don't even know where to start because full disclosure, we've been talking about this a lot, but it's you know
real.
it's a special thing, you know, it just is.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you.
This hung around with me for, it always hangs around with me. Whenever this comes up, I'm sure I smile. I'm sure I smile or I kind of drift off and start to remember. I don't have a great memory. I mean, Michael as a person.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll sit here and listen to these guys and it's so fun because I'll go, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. You know, and it's fun.
One way I usually gauge something in terms of like its popular culture and the impact that it has is seeing how many Halloween costumes there are.
Yeah.
Like the amount of times that you guys have probably seen people dressed up as Lydia or Beetlejuice.
Well, those ones from my dinner with Andre were good.
That's great.
I get to enjoy it two ways because I get to go do my thing and be in the movie, and then I show up and then I see the movie, but I've been watching what they're doing because I'm in most of those scenes. So I go,
Selfish actor.
Yes. Yeah. No, but I'm sitting there going, oh my God, this is so great. It makes me laugh so much.
I need you to help me save my daughter. But how do I know that you're gonna keep your word?
I swear on my dead mother's soul. Yes.
Me and Willem were in a lot of scenes.
Right.
Man, I'm telling you, that's a buddy movie right there.
Right.
His character and mine.
Yeah.
So good.
And we never saw any of that.
I'm the secretary.
It was, and you know him, he's such a tremendous actor, and like everybody, you know, once you're in, so it's insane, but you're committed. His is so nuts, and you're so committed.
I know.
Recognize this puss. Never seen that chick before in my life, or afterlife.
But I get to sit there and go, okay, I cannot laugh. Just can't laugh. Really fun.
Yeah, no, I think the walking out of there was like every character
Everyone.
was so well developed.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
know so much about them.
That's great.
And these rich inner worlds come complete with rocky love lives. Enter Justin Theroux as Lydia's slimy, pompous manager and flame.
If you ever need to process any of your emotions, I'm here for you.
Emotions processed.
He's so dumb.
Oh, it's so ridiculous. You've got Jenna and Catherine is a character who just can't stand you. And then you're dating Lydia, and she's only kind of into you. So what was like the highlight of juggling those love-hate relationships?
I think it's really fun when someone like wants to be a part of the family.
Yeah.
That doesn't want him. That just makes me laugh.
It's so good.
I think I was sort of like recalling like my mom, like when I was a kid, and she would like have a boyfriend. I'd be like, oh God, he's the worst. Like, you know, like, and the way that they're always kind of like, give me a hug, or
Trying way too hard. So Jenna talked about how this film has something for everyone.
This is what young people need nowadays, and you could watch it with your parents, you could watch it with your dogs.
Knowing that you are a dog guy,
I am.
I'm like, wait, so have Kuma and Coco watched it yet?
Kuma will watch it for sure. Coco was a foster that I did. I only had
Coco for a
sadly
while.
for like a month, which was great.
Yeah.
Now she has her own home. Yeah, Kuma will come watch it. Yeah.
Kuma
she'll come
seems
to a
cool.
screen. Yes, she loves movies.
We love that. All right. Meanwhile, Monica Bellucci's character Dolores is out for blood, or rather, souls.
What the f?
She's Tim Burton's off-screen partner, but on-screen, she's Beetlejuice's ex and is dead set on revenge. Dolores is, let's say, a lover and a fighter.
You know everything already. Tim told me there is a key role in this movie for which I thought about you.
Yeah.
So I was very happy to accept it and to play this soul-sucking demon in the afterlife.
Yeah.
And I felt a bit like a mime. I tried to play like a broken doll.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun.
Just kind of clingy.
We all have emotional scars, and she's full of scars, but she's strong and she's dangerous. Tim knows how to create situations that are unpredictable, but at the same time funny and deep.
Before I go, I wanted to show you guys, because we're making a big deal at ETALK about this movie. There's so much love for it. So we got to spend some time with Bob and Ron, and they came on set.
Bob, you and the boys stand guard. Nobody gets through.
And they shot some promo pieces with me. But I spent so much time with Ron that this kind of ended up happening.
Oh!
So I just wanted to ask you guys,
that's cool.
How do you think about the look?
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it. Hey, what are you doing?
You're messing up here. Come on. Whoa! Stop it. Whoa! Oh my God. This might be a good look for me.
How do you think about the look?
So cool.
I was gonna say, this look is very cool.
Thank you, but
yeah, that's
that
awesome.
would work too?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh no!
That's cool.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
That's great.
I want a picture like that.
The thing was, it was like all my hats just weren't fitting anymore. So how do I
Oh
look?
my God. Incredible.
Yeah. What do you think?
A little bit too much. That's what happens when you spend too much time with these guys. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Too much time on the couch with a shrink.
Hey, by the way, can you
that's
talk to
great.
the people at ETALK? Because I'm feeling like morning talk show. This is us group. Want to do one?
So we can definitely organize that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
And that's a wrap for me here in Winter River, New York City. What a pleasure, what a day to sit down with the entire Beetlejuice cast and talk about the history of this film and, of course, the future. But for now, I need to get everybody saying this with me. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Not a chance, it won't happen, but we will see you guys soon. One love. Like the video? Then hit the button, or better yet, drop us a comment. Then check out our latest videos here. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button here for more celebrity interviews and entertainment news.